Was I supposed to say that?
Nope. Hush. Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course! How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder, it all turned me on quite a lot.
Delicious.
The 3 delicious days.
Delicious days!
So delicious.
So delicious. Oh no. Oh my god. Chicken.
Chickens.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Sniper.
Sniper, keep your head down.
Oh god. It's really pretty.
It is. It's a nice art style.
I wouldn't mind like having a painting of that.
Act 3, The Sleeping City.
It is exactly the opposite of New York.
I can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at Le Canard Joyeux. Ah, finally! Good morning, Falcon.
Morning, Sparrow.
No, wait! It's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is... Where the hell have you been, lazy bones?
Drinking. It's far too early for this level of roasting. Past the Cabernet Sauvignon.
No way. No. Hashtag no. We've got important business to discuss, and I can't do that if you're half drunk.
That's right. He is drinking. NyanTigey. Give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial.
Something on your mind?
I got an innocent man convicted, and there's a revolution going on. People try to kill me every day for some reason.
It's fine.
Actually, accurate? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. It was what the wolf judge said about a revolution.
In my pants.
Oh my god.
Psh! That guy was off his rocker. And besides, if we worried about every potential French Revolution, we would never get any work done at all. Am I right?
You're true. True that. Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good. But alcohol, on the other hand, does wonders.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Tell me about this important business you wanted to discuss.
Oh yeah, the business. A letter. This one's from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything.
That is indeed a fancy seal. So very fancy.
I want it.
Give it to me.
Sparrowson, give it to me!
Give it to me now! Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors, because I'm obviously too drunk to read.
Alright. Monsieur Falcon, meet me on the rooftop cafe opposite the Place de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Volerty.
He's finally gonna propose!
That's it. How terse.
Think about it. Meeting on a rooftop, a proposal.
He literally said he was going to propose in the letter. How could we have overlooked this?
A proposal from the inspector? How unexpected!
Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind? Will it be like a romantic one or like a simple one? Will we have food? Can I have food? I want to eat food!
Did you eat chocolate?
I want to eat food!
Not a clue. It's not like you slipped a beautiful engagement ring in my wine last night.
So, are we gonna go meet him and find out?
Yes. I like him. I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without hearing him out. Grab your coat.
Alright, no dilly-dallying. I like it. Oh, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point.
What did you eat this time?
No, it's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill from my last visit.
Oh, that's actually reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit, but the inspector's call should take priority. I think. Unless your doctor's in with the mafia.
He might be. Brr. It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location?
Don't let it ruffle your feathers, Sparrowson. Who knows? Maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of his days guarding the old Bastille under the Ancien Regime. Daily regimen.
Wait. You think the inspector worked here during the Ancien Regime? Do you think that's how he got his war wounds?
It was a joke, Sparrowson. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old.
But he might be. Well.
Severin! It was a trick! It's actually your proposal!
I didn't know you felt that way, Severin!
But I accept. What are you doing here?
Settle down, JJ. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector. What could he want with all three of us? It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all hands on deck. A big investigative role? Sounds juicy! Can I eat it? Oh.
Yes.
By the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus?
Did he die? No. What?
He escaped from prison before we could even try him. Rumor was that the wolf bribed his jailkeeper, then fled for the hills.
See, I thought he died because every time someone's like, oh, can you guess what happened to this person? They're probably dead.
They're either dead or getting married.
So he escaped justice, just like Caterpie.
For now. But don't fret. Nobody manages to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which... Ah, good, you're all here! Excuse me, Monsieur Mr. Inspector Valerty, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison?
Don't drag me into this, you fool! I was joking!
You impudent whelps, I'm not that old! I sustained these injuries when in the July Revolution 18 years ago. I was a royal guard, just a lowly peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood. Oh great, now you've set him off. We were given the order to charge at a rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened our bayonets. Suddenly, boom! Without warning, a gunpowder cake exploded. My comrades were dead. I was heavily wounded. That's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles of Notre Dame. It was the Viridian Killer himself. This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we are here. Oh right, of course, why we're here. What I am about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential, you understand? It's a matter of national security. As you've probably heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group. Hipsters.
Hipsters! I knew it!
Do you want me to pick hipsters?
Hipsters! Those goddamn hipsters! Hipsters!
It's true. The other day I was called a pop-loving pleb for enjoying chopping.
How dare he!
Now's not the time for joking, you two. The inspector's obviously talking about the growing rumors of an uprising. Correct! A rebellion is coming. Indeed, rebels. There's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months. No, years. In every tavern and on every street corner, people talk of organizing protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remain.
That's a peculiar lisp you have.
I lost my tongue in the war.
Oh my god, he lost his arm, his eye, and his tongue. Yes, that sucks. No surprise there. If you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they will just get even angrier.
Indeed, and that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. For that, I need your help.
Why don't we just instill a fair government?
No, that's too much trouble.
What exactly do you want us to do? Shoot them.
Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police, and then murder all of them. Do we have any leads? Just one. We know that the rebels are having a weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who is only referred to as the croque-monsieur. Like the sandwich? Can I eat him? What? The croque-monsieur. It's a hot sandwich, cheese ham, a little bechamel, throw on some peppers if it's a Friday night. This has nothing to do with sandwiches, you pleb! Croque-monsieur is the alias of an accomplished and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know.
But what if he owns a sandwich shop?
But what if he is a sandwich? Can I eat him then?
How would you know? What if he's like an owner of the sandwich shop and that's his front?
Oh my god. He's named himself after a sandwich. We'll never find him amongst all these sandwiches.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We have to eat all the sandwiches.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe. Hand me a soda. That's everything. That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking, and you expect us three to be better than the entirety of the police force.
Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it is my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I would be honored to lend any and all assistance. Suck up. That's very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico, but what about you, Falcon?
Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a drunkard. I'm a private defense attorney who drinks a lot. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte, you know? Drinking, rebel hunting, two different things.
I also botched most of my investigations and landed an innocent man in prison and let a guilty woman walk.
I mean, you don't know these things, but you know.
It weighs on my heart every day, is why I drown myself in alcohol.
Oh my god, he really does drown himself in alcohol because of that. I feel so bad!
Are you quite done having your existential crisis, Falcon? Anyway, moving on. You want to know why I'm asking you. Look around you, Falcon. We are surrounded by corruption and incompetence, and hipsters. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves, the jailers are thieving ravens, and the National Guard are sitting ducks. Look at the slackers and dullers who supposedly protect and serve this country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful display at the previous trials. Those are the results I produce with imbeciles to assist me. But you three, you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Caterline and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course.
No, including yourself. But damn, Caterline is an asshole!
It doesn't matter. You have passion and conviction, and you aren't a total bird brain. By my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not in your job description. So what do you say? Do you want to sit around your office twiddling your thumbs up your ass until another pointless job offer falls in your lap? Or do you want to take this opportunity to do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation? Whoops.
Do I get paid? I I would be honored to help my queen and the country. We do have a queen, right?
Probably.
I would be honored to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board. Is there chocolate?
Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ.
There's nothing wrong with a little national pride unless you're like a Nazi.
Oh yeah, pride is fine and all, but do we get any compensation for this?
Exactly.
Of course! Here's 50 francs. You will receive another 50 upon the completion of your work. 50 francs? Psh, we're being undersold.
How much is 50 francs worth?
I don't know.
I would expect francs to be dollars. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just a dumb American. I was wondering what would happen if we had said terrorists.
Terrorists!
It was the tourists!
50... Swiss? No.
Are francs French? Or what?
French franc. There's a French franc and a Swiss franc. We need this French one.
I think it's French.
50 French francs is $7.96. He's paying us $15.
$14. Oh my god. But maybe for the time period that's a lot of money.
Probably.
I have no idea.
Whatever. We basically...
Hysterical.
We had 70 francs, and then he gave us 50 more, so I assume it's a lot.
Hysterical. This is a great opportunity to buy a lot of chocolate pastries.
Ah, you're right! I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive croque-monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your 2 tasks. Also, one moment.
Now? 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 Yeah.
I'm back. Yes.
By the by, remember when I was like, what's a chocolate croissant? They sell chocolate croissants at Panera.
What the fuck? You work there.
Yeah.
You work in the bakery, and you didn't know they existed.
Okay, this is a big time jump in between these things. Okay? And now I know what they are. It's pretty good, actually.
Are they just croissants with chocolate?
It's like stuffed chocolate puff pastry, kinda.
Ah!
It's delicious. And they're really good when they're hot.
I will check up on your chocolate croissants in 3 weeks' time. See what you can accomplish by then. I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ, so I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me.
Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have all the rebels, all of them. All 57, probably. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrowson. We have a croquet monsieur to hunt.
Okay, let's go. Heh, I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the croque-monsieur, too. Not so fast, Cocorico. There's something else we need to discuss.
I have a gun. Bam!
I have a gun. Bam!
No!
Oh, Inspector, that was your fake arm, and it does not have a gun in it. BAM!
It shoots him instead. So much drama.
Where should we go?
I guess we gotta go pay off this debt. 2 of the doctors.
There it is. None of them just said hospital, so I was like, what the fuck?
Fancy names. That guy looks awesome.